Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're tackling Leetcode problem 1716, calculate money in Leetcode Bank. It sounds like a simple savings plan, and our job is to figure out the total after a certain number of days. We'll break down the rules and explore a couple of clever ways to solve it. Let's get started. Alright, here's the full problem description. The main goal is pretty clear. Given a number of days, nen, we need to calculate the total amount of money saved. But the rules for saving are a bit specific, so let's break those down on the next slide. Okay, let's look at the core rules. On the very first Monday, Hersey puts in $1. Simple enough. Every day after that, from Tuesday through Sunday, he deposits $1 more than he did the day before. So Tuesday is $2, Wednesday is $3, and this pattern continues through the first week. Now here's the twist. When a new week starts, the Monday deposit isn't $1. Instead, he puts in $1 more than the previous Monday. So, the first Monday is $1, the second Monday is $2, the third Monday is $3, and so on. This weekly increase is the key to the whole problem. Let's walk through the example where n is 10. For the first week, it's pretty straightforward. Day 1, Monday, is $1. Day 2 is $2, all the way up to day 7, Sunday, which is $7. If we add all that up, we get a total of $28 for the first full week. Now for week 2. We only have 3 days left to account for, days 8, 9, and 10. Day 8 is the second Monday. The rule says it should be $1 more than the previous Monday, so we deposit $2. Day 9, Tuesday, is 1 more than that, so $3. And finally, day 10 is $4, then we stop. So, we take our $28 from the first week and add 2, 3, and 4, which gives us the final total of $37. Just a quick heads up. We'll be walking through the solutions using Python. But if you use another language, don't worry. The logic is the same, and I'll show the full code for Java, C++, and JavaScript near the end of the video. Okay, for our first approach, let's do the most obvious thing. We can just simulate the process exactly as it's described. We can write a loop that goes from day 1 all the way to day n. Inside the loop, we'll keep track of our total money, which Monday we're on, and what day of the week it is. And here's what that simulation looks like in Python. We initialize our answer and the first Monday's deposit. Then, we have a while loop that keeps running as long as there are days left to count. Let's break down what's happening inside this loop. Inside our main loop, we have another loop that runs for each day of the week. It runs for a maximum of 7 days, or fewer if we're in the last partial week. For each day, we add the current Monday's base amount plus the day offset to our total answer. For example, on a Wednesday in the first week, this would be $1 plus 2, for a total of $3. After each full week cycle, we subtract 7 from our total days n, and we increase our Monday deposit by 1 for the next week. This continues until n is 0. The simulation approach is perfectly fine. But what if n was extremely large? The loop would take a while. We can actually solve this much faster by noticing a mathematical pattern. Instead of going day by day, we can calculate the sum for all the full weeks in one go, then calculate the sum for the leftover days, and finally add the two results together. Let's look at the totals for each full week. Week 1 is $28, week 2 is $35, week 3 is $42. Notice a pattern? Each week's total is exactly $7 more than the previous one. This is what's called an arithmetic series, and there are well-known formulas to calculate the sum of such a series without needing a loop at all. Here's the Python code for the math-based approach. It might look a little intimidating at first with all the variables, but it's just implementing the idea we discussed. First, it calculates the sum for the full weeks using the arithmetic series formula, and then it calculates the sum for the final partial week. Let's look closer. First, we find k, which is the number of full weeks we have. Then, we define the sum of the first week, which is 28. Next, we calculate the sum of the last full week. Finally, we use the formula for the sum of an arithmetic series. It says the sum is the number of terms, which is k, times the sum of the first and last terms, all divided by 2. This one calculation gives us the total for all the full weeks combined. So how do these two approaches compare? The simulation approach has a time complexity of big O of n, because the number of steps it takes is directly proportional to the number of days, n. The math approach, on the other hand, is big O of 1, or constant time. This means it takes the same amount of time to run whether n is 10 or 10 million, which is incredibly efficient. Both approaches use constant extra space. Alright, as promised, here's the full solution in Java, using the more efficient mathematical approach. You can pause the video here to take a closer look at the implementation. Next up, here is the C++ version of the solution. The logic is identical to what we've seen, just with C++ syntax. Again, feel free to pause and review the code. And finally, here is the solution in JavaScript. Hopefully seeing it in a few different languages helps solidify the concepts behind the mathematical approach. Let's quickly recap. We saw two great ways to solve this. The first was a simple simulation, which is a fantastic and reliable way to start any problem like this. But then, by looking for a pattern, we found a much faster mathematical solution. This idea of breaking the problem down into full chunks, in this case, full weeks, and a smaller remainder is a really powerful problem-solving technique. Alright, before we wrap up, I want to quickly show you a personal project I built to solve a problem that always drove me crazy. It's an app called My Daily To-Do. My biggest frustration with every other to-do app was retyping the same things every single day. Go to the gym, review code, work on the daily Leetcode problem. You know the drill. So I built my app around one simple but powerful idea: separating your routine tasks from your one-off tasks. Routine tasks, marked with a little refresh icon, automatically reset for the next day. One-off tasks, like ship new feature, get the little puff of smoke icon, and they disappear for good once you're done. This small change turns a dumb checklist into a smart scheduler. If that sounds useful, you can try it right now on the web. The link is in the description. And one more thing I want to make super clear. Right now, as a thank you for being an early supporter, the app is 100% free. There are no ads, and no subscriptions whatsoever. This means you get access to everything, including really powerful features like presets, which let you save entire task lists and load them with a single tap. Now, down the road, creating new presets will likely become part of a premium plan to help support the channel. But, and this is the important part, any presets you create now, while it's all free, are yours to keep and use forever. So it's the perfect time to check it out on the web, play with all the features, and build out your perfect setup at no cost. If you enjoyed this problem and want to keep practicing, the learning doesn't have to stop here. I've organized all my video solutions into handy playlists. Whether you're looking to grind through more Leetcode easy, medium, or hard problems, or you want to master a specific topic like sliding window or dynamic programming, I've got a playlist for you. It's the perfect way to focus your study sessions. Go to the Playlist tab and find a playlist that fits your goals. Also, if you're looking for even more Leetcode problems beyond the daily challenge, I've started a second channel called Leetcode Unlocked. It's where I'll be posting solutions to a ton of other problems. So if you're serious about your interview prep, be sure to check it out. The link is in the description below. Hope this Leetcode solution breakdown made sense. If it helped, give that like button a click, maybe subscribe for more, or drop a comment if you have questions. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you know straight away when I upload a video, because I upload videos daily. If you're feeling generous, there's always the Boba Fund. Keep coding, and I'll catch you in the next one.